Hello everyone, I'm Perfect and welcome back to the video. Today I'm bringing you guys a mini update video. Now, if you guys haven't seen my post from last week, I made a post alluding to the fact that I found a method on recording 4K 60 frames per second videos, and I was, doing some troubleshooting that week, doing some test recordings and whatnot, messing with my softwares and seeing what I can do. And yeah, that's what I've been doing this past week. And in case you haven't noticed, it's been like almost 2 weeks since I posted something, so yeah, I've been working in the background. And I have some good news and bad news. The good news is I found a safe way to record my videos in 60 frames per second and in 4K. The bad news is, I haven't figured out how to do that while also recording my commentary. The method I'm using is using Elgato Studio, which seems to be a new software that Elgato must have put out because I swear it wasn't there before. I use that to record my videos on my 4K capture card. The problem is, it doesn't allow you to record live commentary like the previous one from before, so I have to use an external source to do so. And what I was planning to do was use my OBS in the background to record my voiceover, and it seems to be working, but it seems that you can't do it for like a long amount of time, because I did a test recording recently and it seemed to cut out at like the 7-minute mark, and I can't have that happening. And I could use some other sources to record my commentary, but the problem is it doesn't have my mic filters like OBS does, so that's the only thing. But I think I can still figure it out. I'm just, trying to figure out some stuff in the background. So that's the update on that. And a little fun fact, after testing everything, I recorded a video, well, I attempted to record a commentary video, which is actually going to go up tomorrow. And things went wrong. It didn't go as planned. What went wrong, you ask? You're going to see when the video drops tomorrow. I explain everything in there, so make sure you watch out for that. All in all, that's what's going on with the recording bit. I'm still working on it. Bear with me, please. Secondly, if you guys haven't noticed, the last video I uploaded was me playing Camp Forest Green, aka the modded Friday 13th build. And I mentioned how I was going to do way more gameplays and, live streams on it. And you're probably wondering, where are they? Well, I ran into a problem. For specific games on my PC, when I use an HDMI from my PC to my monitor, the display just pops in and out, like it can never just stay on. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but I'll boot up the game and my monitor will just go in and out, in and out. I've been trying to find a fix for it and I just can't. Well, actually, I lied. I found one fix for it, but it's a problem. The fix I found for it is that instead of using the HDMI cable, I gotta use my, the display cable. Once I plug that in, it's smooth sailing. I can just play the game regularly. I won't have my monitor going in and out, and I can play with no problem. The problem is, I don't have a capture card that I can plug my DisplayPort into. Although I haven't really looked into it recently, it's only until now I started recording this video that I remember how to do that, so I'll look into that and see. But if not, for Friday 13th videos, I might have to find a way to record or live stream straight from my computer while also playing the game with a, a DisplayPort cable. So that's the issue on that. I'm still trying to get the kinks on that working. And not only that, it's nice that when I record, it actually records the people's voices too. But the thing is, in order for me to talk to them, I actually have to use a USB mic for the push to speak. Like, my headset won't be enough, apparently. So yeah, I've been looking into that too. And if I want to talk to people, I have to actually use a USB mic. And I can't use the one I used to record commentary on because that's plugged in my computer. But I did find out another way. I remembered I have my old Blue Yeti microphone down in the basement collecting dust. Well, now I guess I found a use for it. So in case I do a live stream one day and I want to talk to people, I'm gonna bring it upstairs and plug it into a computer and we'll see how that goes, because I haven't tested it yet. But I did come to that conclusion, so not all hope is lost. And that's the whole update on the Friday 13th gameplays on where they've been. I could do some non-commentaries like I did back in the day, but I don't know. I kind of want to do commentaries as well, especially now I got people talking. I want to talk to them back. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And last but not least, just OBS. And I think for when I do OBS recordings, I'm gonna just leave it at 1080 60 frames. OBS, before I found Elgato Studio, was the current thing I was using to record and live stream. And one thing's for sure, when it comes to live streams and bumping it back to 1080, there's no reason for my stream to be in 1440p. That was just unnecessary. If I could, I would have left my streams 1080 and my recordings 1440, but OBS is this thing where it just interlocks everything. So if I'm recording in 1440, the stream's gonna be in 1440. If I do in 1080, it's gonna be in 1080. So I had to sacrifice that. So I'm bumping it back to 1080 because there's no reason for the stream to be that high quality. And speaking of streams, I actually plan to do one later this week. And that's only if OBS chooses to work with me, because OBS has been fighting me on showing my display of my games recently, and I've been trying to figure out what's going on, so we'll see. If we get all the problems fixed, you can look out for a stream Thursday, hopefully. That's the day I'm aiming for, if everything goes well. The stream Thursday, but yeah. Anyway, that's all I can think of right now, so that's the mini update. I told you it's gonna be short. And yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed me rambling. I'm Soporific, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which drops tomorrow. Stay tuned, and goodbye.